This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876 309 6128. That's 876 309 6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts.
Hello, everybody. I'm Simon Preston, and welcome back to Reggae Boyz Commentary. This is the platform where we come together to discuss everything in relation to Jamaican football. This is your hub for everything Jamaican football related. How are you guys doing? Can you guys hear me clearly? Yep, testing out the microphone. So we can be able to get right into this video so that everybody is doing okay and doing well so that we can go forward with this discussion. Good. Make sure, guys, we kindly ask of you to hit the like button, and after doing so, to hit the subscribe button as well. All right. So let's see what you guys have been saying as well. I see a lot of comments as well. Yeah, FA Cup weekend, I'm going to touch on that as well because I know many persons will be intrigued and enthralled about what is to come within the FA Cup. Persons will want to know in relation to those Jamaican representation. And I'm going to get to that quite soon. I am going to get to that so that everybody understands who are the Jamaicans involved, and we pray and hope for injury-free time frame for Jamaica so that we're able to get through this frame quite naturally as well. So we're looking forward to it greatly. Okay. Yep, smash the like button. You guys are here to tear as well. Coventry over Wolves. Yep, we'll get into those games. Leicester over Chelsea. All right. Cool. Rain Scorpion 1983. Well, one thing for sure, Rain Scorpion, is that right here on this platform, accuracy, reliability, credibility, and positivity. Once I get information, I will dispense it with you guys. All right. I'm not going to speak something that is not factual or speculation, simply put. All right. So hopefully that provides clarity to what you were requesting. All right. Duvane Graham says, good day. Good day. How are you doing, sir? Hope you are doing well. What is new? Hope you are doing okay. Wendy says, hey, Simon, good afternoon. Hey, Wendy, which time zone are you in? 6:30 p.m. here in Jamaica, so already evening. And just so you guys are aware as well, you say good morning once it's 1 nanosecond after midnight. You say good afternoon when it's 1 nanosecond after 12 noon. And you say good evening when it's 1 nanosecond after 6 o'clock. Good night is what you say when you're going to bed, when you're not going to see the person for the rest of the days, the evening. You say good evening when you're seeing somebody at nighttime, but you say good night before you're going to bed. All right? So you guys understand that. Yes, Wendy. So which time zone are you in? So we're going to be able to get through into the situation of those Jamaicans that are involved. Thankfully, we had a reggae boy that played today on a Friday, and we are grateful that he came through that game, 90 minutes unscathed, and he will be able to make his journey straight to Dallas. And of course, that is Demarai Gray, who played for Al Ettifaq. Yeah, he played for Al Ettifaq today as they drew 1-1 with Al Tai today. As a result of the draw, Demarai Gray and Al Ettifaq, they move up to 6th within the Saudi Pro League. They're up to 6th now, and they're 5 points behind the top 4 and some 12 points behind the top 3 in the table as well, just so that you all are aware in terms of the table. So Demarai Gray, he's gotten through his game in the league, so that you all are aware. Shamar Nicholson, his team Claremont Foot, they play on Sunday at 9 a.m. against Le Havre. So they play on Sunday against Le Havre. And let me just bring up on your screen some of the other fixtures that will be a very big one to make keen and special note about as well. Jamaicans in action tomorrow. Wendy says it's now 7:35 p.m. Eastern. Oh, you're ahead of Jamaica time. Look at that. Okay. All right. Cool. Eagle Republic, as I've said right here on this platform, I'm not going to talk things that I don't know or things that are not true. Okay? This platform is accuracy, reliability, credibility, and positivity. So on this platform, we talk things that we know, and we talk things that are factual, and we do not discuss speculation. We discuss things that are absolute facts. Okay? So do not get involved. Do not get involved in pasa pasa. What you should do is take information, meditate on information, and process it. I think that is the best way to go about things. That's how I personally feel. You know what I'm saying? So that gives clarity there so that you all are aware. All right. So let's go right into this video in particular. And we're talking about the FA Cup. Yes, we have Jamaicans that are involved in the FA Cup this weekend. And I will tell you that it is an exciting time frame, very, very exciting time frame, because we have Jamaicans in the FA Cup, in the latter stages of the FA Cup, and it truly is an exciting note where we have players that will be involved in the latter stages of the competition. And this is a good thing for us to make note about. And tomorrow morning, we want to wish all the best to Casey Palmer and all the best as well to Joel Latiboder as Coventry City battles Wolverhampton Wanderers in the, that's right, quarterfinals of the FA Cup. Wolverhampton Wanderers, they're the hosts against Coventry City. Hey Sean, how you doing, man? All is well? Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you are doing well and that your family is doing good as well. So, Jamaican internationals, Joel Latiboder, Casey Palmer at Coventry. 7:15 a.m. tomorrow morning, they play against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Also tomorrow, we have Manchester City taking on Newcastle United in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. On Sunday, we have Chelsea against Leicester City and Man United against Liverpool. In relation to our Premier League players, if you look at the games for tomorrow, you will see that a lot of games are postponed, and quite naturally because of the FA Cup. But we do have Reggae Boy Bobby Reid involved as Fulham will battle Tottenham Hotspur at 12:30. So tomorrow at 12:30 Jamaica time, it's Fulham against Tottenham Hotspur. On Sunday, it's going to be Mikel Antonio of West Ham United against Leon Bailey. So we have some Jamaican involvement in that game in particular. In the championship, well, we will have some Jamaican representation within the championship, that is for sure. Jamal Lowe against and Swansea against Cardiff City, 7:30 a.m. So that game will take into say Dishon Bernard will be involved as well as they face Ipswich Town. And in addition to that, we have Daniel Johnson and Stoke City taking on Norwich City as well. You know what I'm saying? No, glad that you're doing well. Hope your family's doing well. What's new in Suriname? We're gonna take one of your players, man, to the Jamaica Premier League. Boy, I'm telling you. And guys, for those of you that are tuning in as well, please hit the like button, and after doing so, hit the subscribe button as well. And you all are well aware that you use the super chat feature so that you guys can be a bit more engaged in the discussion, and you show your love and support to the platform as well. Because right here, it's about accuracy, reliability, credibility, and positivity, because that is exactly what is discussed right here on Reggae Boyz commentary. So a lot of games to come tomorrow in the championship. We have FA Cup games, we have Premier League games as well. Also, let's take a look at Major League Soccer, because we do have some matches in Major League Soccer taking place tomorrow from as early as 1 o'clock. DC United against Inter Miami. That should be a good game. That should be a good game. We also have Chicago Fire against Montreal Impact, Seattle Sounders against Colorado Rapids, Columbus Crew against New York Red Bulls. So tomorrow, 6:30 p.m., we have Columbus against Corey Burke and the New York Red Bulls. Also at 6:30, we have Tavon Gray and New York City FC as they battle Toronto. And in other games where you will have, Jamaican involvement, Austin FC battles Philadelphia. So it's quite interesting. You'll have Damian Lowe and Andre Blake already within the state of Texas as they face Austin on Saturday. You see what I'm saying? They'll already be in the state of Texas. You understand what I'm saying? So you guys understand all of what I've just said. So it's going to be quite interesting. And you know who else is also in the state of Texas? And it will be, you could say, a smooth transition for him in this sort of game. It will be Jamali Waite. Jamali Waite plays for El Paso Locomotive, and they play tomorrow at 2 o'clock against Louisville City FC. And for Jamali Waite, he can be able to go from El Paso to Dallas, right? El Paso to Dallas. And guess what? They have flights. Yeah, they actually have flights from El Paso to Dallas. El Paso to Dallas is 1 hour 35 minutes flight. 1 hour 35 minutes flight, and they have flights every single day of the week. Every single day of the week, they have they have flights from El Paso to Dallas. It's an hour and 35 minutes. If you look on their Sunday flights, they have flights from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. to all even 5 p.m. and even 7 o'clock at night. So they have flights at that time. If somebody wanted to drive, I'm not saying that Jamali is going to drive, but I'm just saying if somebody wanted to drive from El Paso to Dallas, it's 9 hours and 30 minutes to drive from El Paso, Texas, going all the way to Dallas itself. All right, good. Yeah, so that's what I'll say there. Family also Suriname playing against Martinique in the Netherlands. Okay, Shaquille Cairo. Yeah, I mean, we discussed him, but I genuinely feel like your goalkeeper is going to go places as well. And I think it's no secret in relation to Robin Hood's goalkeeper, Jonathan Funkel, a teenager who has done some amazing work at the club and has been producing some great performances in the CONCACAF Caribbean Cup. So I think it's a matter of time before Jonathan Funkel leaves Robin Hood and he enters into a different environment where he's playing football in a different environment. So it's just a matter of time before all of that falls into place, you know? Yeah. So you all get that just there. Corey MPA says, what is the deal? I did a video yesterday. My friend. So check out the video that I did yesterday. All right. Good. I did that video yesterday. Have you guys hit the like button? Have you guys hit the subscribe button? We're going to talk about other players that we have involved within the fray also. We have Ronaldo Cephas at Ankara Guccio, and they play tomorrow at 8 a.m. against Istanbul Başakşehir. So we have Ronaldo Cephas that will be looking to continue the good work that he has there, surrounded by great players. And you know who also plays for Ankara Guccio? A man by the name of Federico Macheda. Federico Macheda plays for Ankara Guccio as well. Yeah, Macheda. Yeah, Ankara Guccio this season for Ronaldo Cephas, 3 goals and assist in 26 matches for Ankara Guccio. Has played 4 matches in the Turkish Cup as well. Last season in the Macedonian League, 11 goals in 29 matches. But he also has a record for being the first Jamaican to score 4 goals in a game, in a European game. So for me, that is an outstanding accomplishment. So we're looking forward to seeing more from Ronaldo Cephas and the work that he's putting in as well. He's 24. He turned 24 in December. He made his debut against Honduras in September last year. Quite a journey coming from where he started at Alman Woodford and then Malines United. And then from there going to Arnett Gardens and then to North Macedonia. And then today now to Turkey. So it has been quite a journey for him and this path for him. So that's what I'll say. So that's good. Well, Tycoon, one thing for sure is if you're going to step on a pitch for Jamaica, there's one thing that you need, and that one thing that you need, my friend, is a Jamaican passport. So that's why I say it's very important that whenever we speak what we know instead of speculate. That's why it's so important to speak what we know. Knowledge is power. So let that stick with you and everybody that is watching this video right now. Knowledge is power. So let us speak things that we know and not things that we don't know. It's as simple as that. Okay? So go right ahead, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and for your incorrect statement, you pay the penalty of using a super chat. Sounds good? Sounds good. Sean3679 says Funko wants to go to Europe or MLS. Yes, of course. I know that is his goals and his dreams, but I do think being able to take the next step in Jamaica before making the move to Europe or MLS would be a great chance for him. I do think that would be a nice little chapter for his career. You know what I'm saying? It would be a good aspect. in terms of his development as a player. All eyes are on Jamaica in terms of the Jamaica Premier League. The league is growing, it is progressing quite nicely, and he's going to be at a club where he can also compete for titles week in, week out. It's going to be in a semi professional environment. As we know, Robin Hood is an amateur club, not a semi professional club. So being in at a semi-professional club in Jamaica, the standard, you're going to realize a slightly different standard, and everything just continues to move in that upward trajectory. So that is what I would say. Again, Tycoon, it's very important to speak what we know and what we don't know. It's very important to speak what we know and not what we don't know. All right? That is why. It is very important so that you are aware. So hopefully it stays with you. All right? It's very important. Accuracy, reliability, credibility, and positivity. That's why it's so important. Good. Right. So we've made mention about national players who play in the MLS, who play in the Premier League, the Championship. And also we have, as we know, 3 players that play in the Jamaica Premier League. This is the first time in this Nations League cycle that we are going to have 3 players from the Jamaica Premier League that are involved in a Nations League squad. This is the first time in this 2023-2024 cycle where this is happening. So Richard King, he went to Trinidad and he played 10 minutes of the first game and played started the second game. Shaquan Davis, he played 60 minutes in the second game. And of course, Kaheem Dixon, an individual that started the first game and also had some minutes within the second game as well. So it just goes to show the impression that they made in Trinidad. Of course, there are others that impressed as well. In fact, I believe that it was a progressive experience, and I do want more opportunities like this. Honestly, what I would love is that in the non-FIFA windows, I would ensure that what I would love to do is have unofficial matches against teams in the CFU. That is what I would want to do. So one of our closest neighbors, right? We have Cuba. We can get to Cuba with a 40-minute flight. The Cayman Islands, an hour flight, right? We already have this MOU with Trinidad and Tobago already, right? So those 3 places, extremely important. I think the Cayman Islands would be the toughest one because Jamaican passport holders need a visa to go there. But I do think that it is a fairly straightforward process to be able to obtain that visa. But still, the Cayman Islands, Cuba, Trinidad and Tobago, and I would even add Barbados to it. I'm choosing places where you can get a non-stop flight to. So that's why I'm not saying, for an example, Guyana. There's no straight flight from Jamaica to Guyana, for an example. So that is why I'm using these islands in particular, just because we can be able to go one flight there, train, play, and we can also invite them in our turf as well and have the same sort of experience as well. And that way you can have situations where you have players who play in the Jamaica Premier League, domestic-based players, and these are individuals who can have up to 10, 15, 20 caps. You see what I'm saying? So that is important. Again, Tycoon, for the 3rd comment in a row, like I said, knowledge is power. It is important to speak what we know and not what we don't know. That is an incorrect statement of what you just said. All right? Good. Right. So we're going to progress further on right now in this. So what I've said, we've highlighted those players that are involved, and the only area that we haven't touched as yet is League One, and that is Charlton Athletic. So Charlton Athletic, they play tomorrow at 10 a.m. against Fleetwood Town, and Charlton are 15th within the championship right now. But if you analyze the last few weeks for Charlton Athletic, it's been quite a nice journey for them, and I'm going to explain why as well. Karoy Anderson, 18 matches, 2 goals, and 3 assists. So 5 goal contributions in 18 matches for Karoy Anderson. You could say basically a goal or an assist every 4 games for Jamaica. It's as simple as that. So it's as simple as that. Okay? So hopefully you guys are aware about it. All right? So that is extremely important for us to break down. Very, very important. Okay? It's a crucial week next week. And the moment 6 o'clock Jamaica time comes next week, you know what's going to happen? Yeah. Next week, Thursday, 6 o'clock, it's going to be historic because the moment that ball is kicked off for the first time in history, Jamaica will be in a CONCACAF Nations League semi-final. Straightforward. The journey started in League B. Well, you had a qualifying frame, and then League B, and then League A, and then here we are, not only League A, but also within a semi-final. So you can see the trajectory, the journey in the Nations League. It started with a qualification phase, and then we were in League B. Then we got promoted to League A. We came second in our group, and now in this edition, we finished at the top of our group. Went to the quarterfinals. We won, and we won. Yes, he did. Whisper scored a great goal today. So that's 2 in his last 2 for Chelsea as they defeated, they fell 3-2 to Nottingham Forest today. Whisper scored in the 43rd minute for Chelsea. So in terms of the involvement now, Chelsea, their under-21 team, they lie 6th within the under-21 league. West Ham United remains at the top of the table with 36 points, followed by Tottenham Hotspur with 35. Fulham, they're third with 34. Arsenal, fourth with 31. And Wolves are fifth with 30 points. All right. So hopefully that helps. All right. So that gives clarity there. But yeah, you can see when Whisper collected the ball from the halfway line, got past a player, and then used that left foot. Yeah. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And you certainly heard what Coach Holgrimson had to say yesterday in relation to Whisper in terms of his progress and how he has been doing so far. And I think it's great that he's getting the progression, the gradual progression. We saw him in the under-18s against Palace. We saw him the next day for the under-21s against West Ham, and Chelsea won the game. You know what I'm saying? And now, 5 games, 2 goals for Chelsea's under-21 team. And look at you could say the trajectory, right? He made his debut against West Ham, the 2-0 victory, the under-21 debut against West Ham, the 2-0 victory. And then he played 65 minutes as they beat Middlesbrough by 3-1. He also played 15 minutes against Arsenal. They fell 4-2 in that game. Last week, they defeated Newcastle United 7-1 with Whisper scoring, and he also getting 17 minutes under his belt. And now he played 75 minutes today, and he has a goal under his belt. So in the under-21, he's played 171 minutes, and he's scored 2 goals. 171 minutes is not even 2 full matches. So 2 goals in less than 2 games. I mean, you can't argue with the numbers. You cannot argue with the numbers. In less than 180 minutes, Whisper has 2 goals for Chelsea Football Club. You see what I'm saying? He's played less than 180 minutes, which is less than 2 games. And he has gone on to, as I've said, been able to score. It's great. It's been amazing. And pleased for it. So this is good. Very delighted. Yep. Thank you, Tycoon, for pointing it out. So very pleased. And you're right as well. It's only a matter of time before Chelsea brings him into the first team. Only a matter of time. It wouldn't surprise me if after the international window, and the first game back for Chelsea, I think, is Burnley on March 30th. It wouldn't surprise me after the international window that on April 4 against Manchester United, that Whisper is a part of the matchday squad. It wouldn't surprise me. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me. I do think that it's a great opportunity to be able to do that. Yeah. All right. So that is that, folks. Yes, folks. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you all so much for watching this video. It's greatly appreciated. If you guys haven't already, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as well. Please do so we can continue to grow this platform as well, so we can continue to provide great information for you guys as well. And let's wish all our Reggae Boys all the best this weekend. May it be productive, injury-free, so that we can go into the international break on a high.
Hey guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sport City. Yes, Sport City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports. Football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it, we got it on Sport City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sport City. So it's quite simple, guys. Hit the subscribe button to Sport City right now.
Hi, my name is Lee Williamson. Subscribe to Reggae Boyz commentary.
Hi, my name is Joby McAnuff. Subscribe to Reggae Boyz commentary.
I'm Javon Watson, and you're watching Reggae Boyz commentary.
Yes, Reggae Boyz commentary, like and subscribe, yeah? Reggae Boyz commentary, like, share and subscribe.
Reggae Boyz commentary, subscribe, like and share. Is that the right order?